There is a crisis happening inside Michigan's prisons, and it does not involve the inmates.
It's the corrections officers who deal with grueling, stressful conditions every single day. And for some, it can all become just too much. Our Sandra Ali is here to show us what's being done to stop a mental health crisis in the special Justice for All report.
This is the latest study released this summer done by the Michigan Department of Corrections, taking a close look at prison staffers and mental health. And what it finds is officers, especially those who work with inmates, are in a state of crisis when it comes to their own mental health.
It's a dark place. Bad things happen there.
Carrie Johnson is a 24-year veteran of the Michigan Department of Corrections. She's seen a lot over that time.
Fights, deaths, suicides. This job changes someone.
3 officers who worked with Carrie at the G. Robert Cotton Prison in Jackson, Michigan, committed suicide this year. The facility has dealt with 4 staff suicides since 2017.
They were amazing men, and they were really good at their jobs. I would have never believed for one second if you would have told me they were going to do that. I would have told you there was no way.
The Michigan Department of Corrections released its most recent report findings this past July on the heels of those suicides.
We have a higher rate of depression, alcohol and substance abuse, and other things, divorce, suicide, and then combat veterans.
Carrie is now making it her mission to talk to her friends and colleagues and get them to open up about what they're going through and what they see on the job day in and day out.
Well, you're around people in their worst way, right? They're rock bottom.
And she says their work behind bars often goes unnoticed.
We are a hidden branch of law enforcement, and people don't really know what we do, and they don't really want to know.
We're taking it very seriously. We know that it's a very real thing.
Michigan Department of Corrections Director Heidi Washington knows they're dealing with a crisis.
This is an issue that we can't afford not to tackle.
Now the Department of Corrections is investing in ways to deal with it with a newly formed wellness unit designed for both employees and retirees. They're working on ways to reduce stress and anxiety, along with other issues that come along with working closely with inmates.
It's not something that has really been talked about in the way it is now, and this isn't just a Michigan issue. I think it's important to point that out.
As for Carrie, she is looking ahead towards her future, but at times like this, she can't help but reflect about her past.
Things have changed significantly since I made the decision to stay an officer, and I may have chosen a different path.
And as part of the new wellness program, the wellness team is visiting every work site across Michigan, talking to wardens, supervisors, and employees. They've been to 20 so far, and they hope to establish a peer support group sometime by the end of the year. Back to you.
And this week, NBC News presents an eye-opening and unprecedented look at the criminal justice system from the inside out, with stories that focus on the local and national impact of mass incarceration in America. This Justice for All series is this week on Today and NBC Nightly News, followed by a special 1-hour Dateline NBC on Friday.